Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. Invest my soul, that's a bet, bro. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you're trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I'd rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad growing up, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying, seconds drying. Low with pride and lifted tire, Jim spin off, avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fake done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my
Northern California, the Bay Area. That's the site for the Nuggets. The incomparable Nikola Jokic, looking to use his legendary talent to full effect as they ramp themselves up for the game ahead at the Chase Center. Nuggets, Warriors, coming up next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Warriors, and these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Pass to Bennett. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Brown. Denver moving it around. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Lets it fly. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nuggets on offense. Their last encounter was in Denver.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Now here's Johnson. Murray passes to Brown. Johnson on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And again, no good by Golden State.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Brown from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Bennett. The fadeaway. That one goes. Count it. And it's a tie ball game.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Outside Johnson. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry against Gordon. Now here's Curry. Defense right on it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. And here's Brown for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. That one's good for 2. Curry's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside, Brown. For 3. Hardaway, no good. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. For 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Watson. Outside Johnson. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Bennett, still without a bucket. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Peyton Watson is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Murray in at the point. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Hardaway. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Diaz. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. From the elbow, Hardaway grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 4. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserve.
He's a big factor. Shams, thank you for the report. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Watson, and it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brown passes to Brown. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. Pass to Diaz. This one for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following that last three-pointer by Denver. There's the three. Another three for Golden State.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Pass to Jokic. Inside.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling. Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Brown. And the three-pointer goes.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Chandler. Here's Bennett from the arc. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
And here's Jokic. Gordon outside. Here's Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Bennett. 41 seconds left in the first half of this one. 5 to shoot. From deep. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 8. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors.
1 shot.
Number 35. Shooting 1.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. With 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 7. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for Golden State.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Brown. Johnson passes to Gordon. Now here's Brown. Jokic in the post. In deep. That's easy work for Jokic.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And for the Nuggets, Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Jokic up top. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. No good off the glass.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
The 3 ball. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 7. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Fires top of the key. Again, the Warriors score.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Nuggets, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. The three is up. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Bennett, defended by Murray. Launches a three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Denver moving it around. Gordon outside. It's Jokic, high post. 6 to shoot. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 8. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in. And Jokic drops them both. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter here. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Johnson. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 8. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Curry. Outside Johnson. Jokic in the post. Here's Brown. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Bennett. He has 6. From the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Johnson. Watson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. Nuggets trail by 6. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Now here's Valanciunas. He's covered closely. It's blocked. Pass to Curry. Here's Diaz. Now here's Curry. Valanciunas covering with the fadeaway. And the basket by Curry. Curry's gotten his third basket of the night.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 8. And for Denver, Jamal Murray out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Now here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Diaz. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Murray. "18 feet out. The shot off that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hand.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And that one misses. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Hardaway, and it's Christian Brown in for Brown. The free throw drops from Murray. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Gordon outside. Up top, Murray. From 18 feet, he gets it to go.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, missed on the tray. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Murray. Johnson outside from downtown. The three is in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Bennett.
Man, good whistle there.
Denver foul. Nikola Jokic. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nuggets trail by 6. From 12 feet out. That's off.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Tries from 19. Jokic pulls it down. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, the stop!
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Here's Bennett. Quick 2. Oh, net.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
13 foul. At the line for one, number 22.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic. Oh, he misses the layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Five on the clock. For 3. Jokic pulls it down.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Warriors, number 35. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Murray.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Now Jokic. He launches. Shot's no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
At the line for 2, number 7.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
The shot is money. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Warriors, number 35. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Gordon. And so the Warriors take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.